Chris from christopherhole.com. Thanks for coming to watch this video where we're going to be looking at 7 great foods for relieving osteoarthritis. Where this video will be useful, obviously it will give you ideas of what foods you can be eating and possibly won't want to be eating. It's always a good idea to get further advice or more specific advice from a dietitian or someone who is qualified to be able to give specific advice for your case of osteoarthritis. So with that in mind, I'm going to go through obviously the first 6 foods which are on this slide here. So we've got olive oil, cherries, broccoli, red peppers, garlic and nuts. And I'm not going to go through each in specific detail, reading one out, because there are some long words and that could get a little bit boring. So what I'm going to do is just summarize some of the things that they highlight. So these types of foods, they're always sort of geared towards anti-inflammatory. So they have an anti-inflammatory effect. They either prevent or slow the progression of osteoarthritis, and they protect the cells like the cartilage and the bone against, again, the progression of osteoarthritis. So that's kind of what all these foods are doing. What we're now going to do is look at the next slide where we're going to look at the 7th and sort of final component of foods for relieving osteoarthritis. So we'll click through and talk about that. So we come through to the 7th component, you could say, of great foods for relieving osteoarthritis, and it's a plant-based diet. And the reason I say it's a plant-based diet is that what we've mentioned before are all foods that have components that can slow the progression of, or they have an anti-inflammatory effect, or they protect bones and cartilage against damage. And if we wrap those foods in a very poor diet, then it's going to be self-defeating, because that poor diet is going to have greater effect than what those foods are doing. So if we're eating highly processed foods, or a lot of highly processed foods in excess, then no matter how many bits of broccoli you eat, it's not going to override the effect of the whole diet. So what we want to start doing is start looking at building a plant-based diet, and we have to take it as a plant-based diet. That doesn't mean we remove all animal foods, because there are certain components that fish have, for instance, that are able to sort of counteract the effects of osteoarthritis. So it's very much thinking about just becoming more plant-based, so increasing the amount of plants that we have in the diet. And again, there's just a little bit of information there from a study that was done in arthritis in 2015, where it showed that a plant-based diet significantly reduced pain and improved physical function, and there's the link at the bottom there that you can see on the screen. So from this video, from these 2 slides, it's very much just taking away from eating whole foods, eating more fruits and vegetables, nuts, seeds, legumes, herbs, and things like that. So hopefully it's been useful. Hopefully it's opened your eyes to maybe the bigger picture of what you should be doing with your diet. Now you can either obviously come and find me on social media, which you can see in the top right hand corner, or you could just go to the website and find more information there. Okay, lovely. So thank you for watching. My name is Chris from christopherhole.com. I will speak to you in a future video.